Hey everyone, welcome to Coach Stock Ministries. Today's topic, what is deconstruction? Let's get started. So what is deconstruction? Essentially, it's your core religious beliefs being challenged. And these are the beliefs you've grown up with. These are the beliefs that you have held close to your heart your whole life, whether they be Jewish or Christian. Those core fundamental beliefs that you've had with you are being challenged, and you're struggling to deal with it. You're struggling to deal with that challenge. That's what deconstruction is. And it has multiple causal factors. The first would be significant trauma. You have a family member get sick or a family member die that was close to you, and you prayed about it and you couldn't. It just doesn't seem to be working. Why wasn't this person healed, or why didn't God answer? That's one of the first factors. Another factor could be your friends or family members are challenging your religious views. You are unable to fight those challenges off, that they're asking hard questions and you don't have the answers to it. Another factor could be you're seeing a new perspective in life. You've moved away from home and now you're in college, and your professors are teaching something completely different than what you were taught in school or at church or the military. You're going across the world, across the globe, seeing different ways that people live, seeing different ways that are different than what you were brought up in. And it forces you to question, what is it that I believe? And that is the essence of deconstruction. So what is the result of deconstruction? Well, there are three typical results when people go through deconstruction. The first one is what I like to call the la 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 answer. This is the la la la, I don't care what you tell me, I still believe what I came into this believing. That no matter what evidence is given to them, the people don't want to hear it, they don't want to go through it, they just can't. They shut off all those questions, they shut off all that doubt, and they continue to move forward as if nothing happened. That's the la 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 crowd. Then you have people who become atheists, who walk away from the church or walk away from the synagogue and walk away from their faith. And they just don't want to deal with it. Like, God isn't real. Religion is for, the crutch of the masses kind of thing. And they just can't deal with it. So they go to the other end of the spectrum, which is atheism. There's a third option that you can come out of deconstruction with, and that is a new perspective on religion and spirituality. I initially went through the atheism one, and what do I believe, what do I not believe when I went through my deconstruction. But I ended up at this third perspective. I ended up at this third point with religion and spirituality still having meaning in my life. And it took a while, it took a long time, but this is the one. This is the result that I hope this channel helps you to get to, is having a new perspective on religion and spirituality for you, going through this tough process and coming out the other end, a different person, obviously, but a stronger person and stronger in the faith than when you came in. Definitely do not want the la la la, don't want the atheist. That's not the goal, but that is a very typical result of deconstruction. So what is the goal of deconstruction? What is the end game for this? Well, first, it's getting rid of all the religious baggage. There's a lot of learning that has to be undone, a lot of reframing of questions, a lot of struggling, a lot of really working through it with yourself, and really working through it with whatever higher power that you believe in, whatever higher power you're trying to hold on to. The goal is also, when you come out, when you're through your deconstruction, or as you're going through it, to build a personal spirituality that emphasizes what your heart holds. And I ask people, when I coach them through this, what I want to come out of the end, the starting point, is there something bigger than myself in the universe? Is there something bigger than me that I can pursue? that I can pursue a relationship with, that I can work through my struggles with, that I can lean on when I need to? That's the first question. That's ground zero for what we do here at Coach Doc Ministries. Is there something bigger than myself in the universe? That's the core. That's where we start. And that's the goal that I have if you're going through deconstruction and you're using us to help you go through that process, is when you get to the end, you basically hit reset. Is there something bigger than myself in the universe? That's the key. Start from there. So getting rid of all the religious baggage, essentially starting over, reframing, relearning. We use the same words. We talk about God all the time. I use God all the time. But when I say the word God, it may not mean what you grew up with. And that's what I mean by reframing. And putting steps in place, putting spiritual disciplines in place for you to move forward with your walk with the divine, your walk with God, in whatever definition it ends up being for you. I hope you enjoyed today's video. As always, like and subscribe if you'd like to see more of this type of content. If you have specific topics you'd like to see covered, please leave a comment below and we'll work to address them in upcoming videos. Thank you.